Are we recording?
Weekends are not for showers.
Spitting on the ones and twos.
Wait, are we gonna get copyright infringement for that?
Welcome to Hey Sister, Soul Sister.
We're really relying on our editors to do a good job.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hey Sister, Soul Sister. I'm Erica, your resident non-teeth brusher. I haven't brushed my teeth today. I needed my coffee first, okay?
Priorities. Hi, I'm Leia. I mean, non-hair brusher.
Non-hair brusher, yes. Or hair washer.
No, yeah, today's the day, guys.
Today's the day. Do you wash your hair today?
Yeah, Sunday is hair washing day.
You know what's funny is I've been seeing a lot of like TikToks or reels that have been saying like, oh, washing my hair, like how it's like a big old struggle. And I'm like, I love washing my hair. I don't see it as a struggle.
And you have so much hair.
That's why I keep it short. But as I lick my coffee spoon so I can put it somewhere else. So there's no coffee anywhere. I do have a lot of hair, but it doesn't get tangly. I don't know.
Oh, lucky. Yeah. Mine gets tangled all the time.
As opposed to like recently when it's really fried, it will. But I would not brush my hair actually, but it's like because my hair didn't tangle, so I would get out of the shower and just put like stuff in it, and then like with my fingers brush my hair. So I guess I was technically brushing my hair, just not with a brush. So I don't have really tangly hair, so I think that's probably why. Plus, I like taking long showers. I really do. I sit there. I take pretty long showers.
I think I probably would. Probably when we move into the house, take longer showers, just because my shower here is like so small. You just can't enjoy it. So it's I just try to get in and out as fast as humanly
It
possible.
serves its purpose.
Yeah, do its thing and call it a day.
But what
it's not a luxury at the moment.
Yeah, what I do want, I don't have it here, but I do want like a big old bath that has like jets, and I can put like things in it to make it smell good. Because I don't know if I'm like the only person on the planet that does this, but like when I take baths, I do have to shower afterwards because I feel like a bath doesn't clean you up. I just feel like a bath is more for like relaxation, and like you're sitting in your own like dirty water. So like to like actually cleanse yourself, you need like constant flow of water. So usually when I bath, it's like just to relax, and then I shower afterwards. You feel me?
I feel you. I feel
Yeah.
you on that. I think that's the exact reason why I don't like baths. I'm not a bath person. It's not my mode of relaxation because of that thought. Like, it's like, well, I'm like, it's a Leia soup. It's like,
Leia soup.
That's not like how I feel. It's like, I'm just marinating in all the things. I did see some guy, I think it was some guy, it was on Barstool's Instagram, but he had set up this beautiful bath. It was, I was like, ooh, this guy knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He put like one of those like I don't know what they're called, but they're for baths. Like it's kind of like a table. It goes like right across. He put like this awesome pizza that he made. It was a homemade pizza. Yeah, he was ready. This fool was ready. He was like, I'm going to get in this bath. I'm going to enjoy my pizza. And that the table slipped and went into the tub, and you can see the pizza go slow motion, like into the bath. And I'm like,
that's why you don't buy, like, I've seen those trays. They're like, you know, like bed trays. What are they even called? Like, you know,
bath tray? Bath
tray?
table?
I don't know. But I've seen people like they're about to get the bath and they have it all set up with like their wine and grapes and like their iPad. And I was like, motherfucker, you hit that shit on the right angle, that shit's gonna fall into the water. Like, hell no. Like, I mean, when I take a bath, I do put like, I get like the stool that I'm sitting on. I'll get a stool and put it in the bathroom and put like my laptop on it. I'll Netflix as I'm like, but I'm always like,
really,
it's like not even that close. And like, if I drop it, it's just gonna fall on the floor. But I even get worried, like, I'm gonna get it all wet or all that stuff. I just want to have like kind of like a TV in the bathroom for when I bathe, not when I shower. When I shower, no, that's just a little too much. But when I take a bath, I want to have, be able to Netflix and bathe.
I think that sounds amazing. You know what? When you come over and visit, you can totally bath. You can take a bath. I don't know what your bathing situation is over there.
It's my tub is old. It's like, so I fit in it, but like not all the way. And like, the stopper, we had to buy another stopper, so it doesn't really work. So like, you're in there for 5 minutes, and the water just goes completely down. Then I'm cold because the water, it's just like everything's like half in, half out. It's not. It is it takes forever to fill, and then it just like keeps draining, and it like doesn't fully stop. So.
I'm pretty sure. See, look, guys, it's not like I don't know what my house looks like.
Your new house,
yeah,
but you don't really know. Really,
because I also don't really know because I haven't actually been there. Alex did do a tour, like with the video call or whatever. Yeah. But what's emblazoned in my head, because I've looked at it so many times, are the pictures like on Zillow. But whoever posted those pictures did it out of order, and they left stuff out. Like, for example, I discovered in the video tour that Alex did, like that we have like a loft area, and we have like this, like, for the guest bedroom, there's like a hallway with like it's like the guest bedroom is essentially its own suite. Like, it could be totally separate.
Yeah, I need my privacy,
like it has a door, and then kind of like its own bathroom, and kind of a mini little hallway, like with this like linen closet, and then you walk into the room. So it's kind of almost like a second master. But that wasn't depicted at all. So like I don't have until I get there, I won't really know.
Yes. Like I said, visualization of how the house flows. There you go.
So I think I have a bathtub. But
just double check with Alex. Do we have a bathtub?
I know I think we do. I think we do. I don't know, but we have a spa attached to the pool.
So wait, like a sauna? Like what do you mean by a spa?
They call it a spa, but it's a jacuzzi. Is it a jacuzzi? It's not like a by hot itself. A hot tub. Thank you.
Which is a jacuzzi. Like, what's the difference? A hot tub, jacuzzi, and a spa are all the same thing, right?
I thought. I don't.
It's basically
I don't know.
Hot water with bubbles.
Yes. There's the hot tub. It's the hot water with bubbles section of the pool. Yes, that. So, kind of the same thing. And we can all hang out in there, grab a couple Trulies, make some sangria. I've been really craving sangria. Like,
you like sangria? I'm not a big
You're
sangria
not a big
person.
sangria fan?
It's a lot of stuff for like minimal alcoholic content. You know me. It's like if we're gonna drink, we're gonna drink, and I want something strong. I mean, maybe if you spike mine up a little notches, like
we can
make mine a triple shot. Because I've had it. Okay, so I don't really like drink soda or anything. I don't really drink juice. I drink water, coffee, and alcohol. So it's like, if I'm gonna drink alcohol, it better get me lit.
The trifecta.
The trifecta.
Water, coffee, and alcohol. That is in my bloodstream.
And sometimes it all happens within a few hours of each other.
Yes, for real. Well, I'll have Alex make us some mojitos, and we'll just like chill in the spa and or whatever it's called.
Well, we
Yeah,
could
and
do
just
we
like
could do the sangria.
marinade.
Do you like red
Yeah.
sangria or white sangria?
I like both, but I like the craving lately has been like a white sangria with like.
That sounds nice though. Like that
so
sounds good. You know, I mean, I'm gonna take my comment back. That sounds good on the days that I don't want to get drunk and just want to like sip
just
on something.
chill,
You know,
yeah,
like
just like something refreshing.
Yeah. So
That
see,
sounds so
sometimes
good.
guys, I do want low alcohol content,
But still a little bit of alcohol.
still a little bit more.
A little.
It's not that I
bit
hate
of alcohol.
sangrias. I'll drink them. It's just that like they're not my
We could
go-to.
put some vodka in there. I don't know. We can mix it. But don't like isn't there another like podcast duo that puts like their Trulies in their sangria? So just to kick it up a notch.
Do they?
Or
I don't
maybe
know.
it's a wine spritzer with Truly. I
Yeah,
can't
I've heard of
remember.
wine
Something
spritzers
like that.
with Trulies. Yeah, but I think I've like tried some and they just were
They
like
weren't great?
fails. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm like, I think like
Yeah.
beginning of quarantine, I was like trying to like understand, and I was like, you know, I like my Moscow mules. I like my margaritas. I like
Ooh, mental note. I need to go get some copper glasses for the house.
for the mules. Yeah,
For the mules.
Yeah, so exciting.
No, we're here.
But-
We are. We're already ready to drink, guys.
We are. Well, yeah.
We're ready. I think what we're ready for is like to hang, be closer to each other.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I'm ready for like a little more constant sunshine because over here has been like cloudy all week. I feel like this is sprinter, you know, like spring, winter. Yeah. Good thing is, you know, as much as I complain, it's not snowing like some places of the world right now where they're like, I think Colorado is like, it's snowing in April. Like we just have like really thick fog. Yesterday we were out and about and it just felt so sad because it was like, it's supposed to be sunshine and rainbows and it's like foggy and gloomy and I was like, "Ugh, I'm over this."
I have never appreciated the sunshine as much as living out here because it's the same thing. We've had we had rain last night. It's cold. Like it's 55 right now in like late April, which is like weird. And I just want to but when the sun comes out, like I just stand there for a little bit like this, like just let it all pour in. Yeah.
It's 52 right now. My current
See,
location.
we have the same weather.
Yours might be a little bit different.
But yes, no, like the northern states got hit with snow earlier
Snow,
this week.
right? Yeah. Yeah.
And
you
then
guys
you're
aren't
right.
that north, right?
No, like we're further south, like mid-Atlantic as opposed to North Atlantic. You said Colorado snowed.
Mm-hmm.
Colorado is on our road trip path, so I'm like, no snow in May. Like, no snow in May.
Melt.
Like, I don't want to do it. I'm already like nervous about this drive. I mean, I think once we're on the road, I think I'm going to feel fine. It's just driving. Like, it's just driving.
It
I
is.
do it every day. Not a big deal. I think what I I don't know. What I worry about the drive is like it's more like the unknown. Like it's going to be parts of the country like I've never set foot in. And also like, do I have the physical endurance to drive like 8-10 hours like straight? You know me. You know I avoid driving anything past 3 hours. If
I was
it's
like,
past
what's the
3
longest
hours,
you've driven? I've like, in my whole life with you, my whole life, all the 20 years that we've known each other, I don't remember you driving like for long periods of time, you know?
Yeah, because like I don't like it, and I'm like whenever I visit you, I'm like, can you pick me up from the airport? Like, can you pick me up from the airport, please? Yeah, to and from Vegas. My cousins live in Virginia Beach, which is 3 hours away from me, and that's like my threshold. That's like
Yeah.
3 hours, and we'll be okay. Anything past that, give me a flight.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I think
So
you're
this
like
is
a
going to be a
sleepy
thing.
person, so that's not good for you.
Yes. I have a debt. I am going to use up all of my Audible credits, get all kinds of books.
Ooh, I
and
got a
just,
book
like,
recommendation. If you, it's really, I'm about to finish it. The
Okay.
It's a novel. It's called The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, or something like that. It's on the
Okay.
cover. It said it was spellbinding. My favorite review word, spellbinding on top of riveting.
Okay.
It's actually really good. At first I was like, I didn't know if I was into it, and I got a little confused because you kind of have to pay attention because there's like it's like three people's point of view, or like yeah, like once you hear the story you understand, but like they use different actresses to voiceover actresses, so like at
That's
first I was like,
cool.
why does it keep switching? But once it got to a certain part, like it started getting really good because I like knew what was going on. I was like, I know what's happening here, and then like there was this thing that happened I didn't expect to happen. I was like, oh my god! And I'm almost done. I have like an hour.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
Okay, is
it's
it like
good.
scary or like
No.
thriller?
It's not a thriller. No, no.
Oh.
It's just like it's about. So Evelyn Hugo in the story, she's an actress, and then she talks to like a magazine, and she wants this like specific person to do like an interview with her, and then when the interview gets there, she's like, you're gonna write my autobiography, or you're gonna write my biography, and she's like, why me? And so then she just starts talking about her story of her act, like, because she was an actress, and like all the things she kind of had to hid because she was famous, and like it's actually really really good.
Oh, I'm
It's
excited.
interesting.
Okay.
I don't want to say anything else, but it's like, because then I'll give. There's like, there's a lot of little secrets, but it's not a scary thing. Yeah,
Okay.
it's fun.
I'm
You're
excited.
just like,
I'm
what?
excited.
What? It's good. It's good.
See, I need that. So I'm really I think I'm really excited to catch up on all the books that I've downloaded, and because it's going to be about like 8 to 10 hour drives like every day. So
Yeah.
I may be calling you and being like, "Hey, talk to me for a little bit."
And I'll be like, Alea, I'm at work.
You can just work, and
but it's
I
hard
will
to
listen
talk to you
your
because then we don't save anything for the podcast. Like sometimes
I
when we
know.
talk, I'm like, am I giving away too much? What do I
We
need
may
to
have
hold
to
back?
make a set. We might need. We should. What we could do, because I know we're not recording that week. We should just like record one of those conversations.
We should. How do we do it?
I
We'll figure
don't
it out.
know.
We'll figure it out. You'll call me and be like, "This is just an impromptu recording."
Impromptu. During the road trip.
Recording.
Man.
I mean, I used to like driving till, I think now I'm just like more with like, I don't really want to waste the time. I rather just get there fast and fly. But in the past I used to like drive all the time, and it was
All
fine.
the time, yeah.
But like really when I would drive, it would have to be more than a weekend because it's not worth it. The flying part's easy. And I think now it's just so much, it's not too expensive to fly anymore. And then like things with like Uber and all that, it makes it easier to get around. Because before it used to be such a hassle to like get to the airport, because I don't live really close to the airport. Like I have to drive an hour out to get to the airport. And then like when you get there, LAX and Ontario are kind of out of the way where everybody lives. So I would have to like, it was such a struggle to find people. Now it's like, oh, just Uber there. Like, oh, fine. Which is closer so I could Uber to your house. It makes it easier. I think the new ways of transportation makes it easier. But I just like driving. It was kind of fun for me. Like I would just put in my good jams and be like, hey.
Yes.
I think I had like concerts in my car.
I'm going to make the best of it. It's going to be, I think it's generally going to be fun. I'm getting my car checked out on Tuesday just to make sure everything's all good. And it'll make it cross country. So,
That's good.
Yeah. Getting ready.
Get ready for the big
Get
drive
ready.
to your new home.
Yes. Yes.
You know, as I'm singing, the other day I realized, I was like, we should have a game where you guys give me like a word and like I make up a song, but then you guys give me like a person, like an artist or like a type of music,
yeah,
and so
yeah.
then I'll like try to do it because I'm trying to
I
like
love
improve my
that.
improv skills. Not today though. Let's not do it
Okay.
today because I'm tired. I'm not creative. But like the other day, because sometimes I'll catch myself like, this is how much like I don't plan things or just. Like, I remember one day I was just walking around the house and I started singing and, like, I just did this whole improvisational of, like, me, like, getting coffee while, like, singing it to, like, a whole new world. And then I was like, damn it, that was not on camera. And I tried to recreate it and it couldn't happen. Sometimes the best work is not when I'm on camera. But I think that would be fun. I've tried to do it on Instagram, but my people on Instagram like don't really like to participate. They don't like to feed my craziness sometimes. I think they just like watching me but not be a part of me. And I was like, guys, I need help with content, okay? But yeah. So send us your recommendations. Yeah?
Yes.
People.
Yes. On
So
the
give
gram.
me just like
in
words.
the DMs.
Yeah, give me like a word and then like type of music, like genre or person.
I like it.
And I'll try to improvise a song on the next episode. Let's do that. Let's do
Mama
that,
like.
people.
Mama
Let's
like.
have some fun. I need a burp. All right.
It's from chugging all that coffee.
Yeah, I feel alive. I feel slightly more alive than last
Yep.
time. Now I want to brush my teeth. I'm like, nah. That shall wait till we're done. That's the first thing I'm doing after this. I guess it's struggle and high vibe time.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have any high vibes. This whole week I've been like low vibing. It's just been like this.
It's your moon.
It's my moon. What does that mean?
Shark
moon.
Week. You know.
My Shark Week.
Sure.
My
Yeah,
pre-Shark Week.
Oh, it's pre-Shark Week. I thought you were on
Well,
your period this week.
I just
No?
kind of started today, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh.
but my cycles are really like weird. I don't have them for long.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you sure you don't have any high vibes? You sure? You sure?
Should I have a high vibe? Like, it's like looking at me like
Yes.
What?
No? Well, hello, media queen. No?
Not
Or did you
yet.
already talk about that? No. Okay. All right.
Well,
all right.
I mean,
we'll
like,
save it. We'll save it.
I haven't like fully signed people yet, so that's why I'm like, I don't want to pre.
Okay. Yes, we can. Hold up. Let's open.
Energy to
Let's open the
celebrate.
path. Let's open the path of abundance, though. Let's open it, girl.
I am opening the path to
We are
abundance. I
yes.
am celebrating all the things that come in. I am opening
Yes.
the path to abundance. And I am celebrating by shimming with you. Ooh, the sun just came out. Ooh, the sun.
See?
The sun. There.
The universe
That's my
is
high vibe
telling
for you.
you.
And for you guys that are not on YouTube, missed out on my amazing dance. Because I don't even know how it looked because I was not looking at the camera. I was just in my head.
But
I'm hot. That was a workout.
You know, you're just like freaking attracting.
I'm attracting.
It's all.
I'm
You are a match.
magnetizing.
You are a match for these people to want to work for you with you.
That head movement got me. I got great hair today.
Celebrate. Oh, that's a high vibe. Look at that vibe, guys. Look at this.
Fix
Take
my
a
hair.
moment and relish in this look. I mean, look at that color. Look at that cut. Look at that movement.
Making making myself dizzy. Ooh.
Are you okay? Don't break your neck.
I'm getting hot because
So
I
many
drank too
vibes.
much coffee, and then I
Now
decided
she's
to have a dance
leveled
party.
up.
Ooh, the energy's
Wow.
kicking in because when we hit play or record, I was like on low, like energy,
Oh man.
you know. Because
Well,
like
sure.
this whole period has had me really tired all week. But I'll talk about
Man,
that in
girl.
my struggles. Talk about my
Okay.
struggles.
You want to kick it off with your struggle? Do it.
Yeah, let me pour
Yeah,
water. Let's
do
give
it.
people some of
Okay.
my favorite stuff, my ASMR,
ASMR.
which I hate ASMR, but you guys are gonna struggle right now with me. To start off the struggle with my struggle. Yeah, well, I've been really tired just because of, you know, women problems. But
Yes.
I guess like, well, for like, I mean, we talked about one struggle, like the sun. I haven't seen the sun in a few days. That sucks. But my other one is like, I feel like on my day to day, just like really bored with like life, like bored because I'm still at my day job, right? And it's just like I sit there and there's a lot to do and I'm doing it and I was like, God, this is so boring. And I know when I focus on grows, I need to like shift that energy. But it's really hard when you're in it. Guys, I'm giving you like true real life. Sometimes when you're in it and you know better, it's really hard to get out of it. Plus, I'm like really tired because, you know, Shark Week, Moon, all that cycle crap is happening. So like I had no effort to really like try to make an effort to get myself out of it. But at least I know it. At least I know it. But when I'm in it, I was like, I'm so bored. And I'm just like, ah. So it kind of is like this little bit of a frustrated energy. So that's my struggle. Yay, cheers.
I failed. Cheers. Yeah,
This is
man.
water. This is water, guys.
I can get on that vibe. My struggle really similar to Erica's. No Shark Week yet, but I think I'm probably PMSing because I'm starting to crave things that I don't normally crave. So it's just a little bit out of whack. Like I'm not. Ever since we found out we got the house, my sleeping has been to fucking shit. And if you're on Patreon, you heard me talking about my sleep study, which perfect alignment, I guess, to see if I need a CPAP because my snoring is really, really, really intense. So that happened this week. And I'm just like, I can, now that like I'm kind of aware of it, like, and after I had some education from the sleep doctor, like I'm just not really sleeping, and that I kind of feel it more this week. Like I can sense like, oh, I didn't really sleep well last night. Like I felt like I fell asleep, but like I felt like I also stayed up all night. Like it didn't feel like I slept at all. It actually felt like I like did an all-nighter. Even like my eyes were like that dry, like it's been open all night, like looking at books or whatever. And but Eric, like right with Erica, like when you're in it, and especially if you're tired and you're probably fatigued too from like the period, and even though when you know like your higher self, what did you say, Erica? That was the perfect quote. It was like,
Yeah, your higher self goes to sleep when you're tired, right? So,
yes,
so like you can't. So it's it's a
yes,
struggle basically. Your higher self is sleeping, the one that knows all things and all glorious things, right? And you're just like ego, your subconscious, all these things that you're like
yeah,
just programmed to do take over because your higher self can't be like, no, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yeah.
Type of thing. She's asleep. She's
Yeah.
asleep. She can't discipline you.
Like-
She's asleep.
you're like on autopilot. So yeah, when you're not paying attention, all that, and so like it's so simple, so easy to get into like that energy of like negative self-talk. And I definitely was in it. Like I was talking shit about myself. Like, oh my gosh, you're just so not present. You're not present today. You're not a leader. Like it just, oh, it spiraled. And until I got like, so I guess some better sleep, like I started to realize, okay, well, yeah, you need to shut the fuck up. Like,
Yeah,
you don't get to talk to yourself that way.
You don't get to talk to yourself that way.
But
I
like,
think when, like, once you know that, like, when you're tired, you kind of just go to default modes. You know that. So I think I had a moment earlier this week where I started doing that too. Like, oh, you're lazy or whatever. I don't know what I was telling myself. Then I was like, no, I'm fine. I'm just tired. My higher self's asleep. And as soon as I said that, I allowed myself to be okay to move slowly. Like, there's something when you like once I gave you that quote, like, now that next time you do that, you'll know it, and then it just like it kind of feels like it gives you permission to be like where you're at, which is tired.
To just be, yeah. No, I totally get it. I mean, like, I did all the things. Like, I went and took a, like, after I did some back-to-back meetings, I like literally was like, I'm taking a minute, I'm going to the back room, I'm just gonna go meditate, help clear myself a little bit. And that definitely helped. Like, it was like, okay, it gave me a little bit of space to just like breathe and be with it. I'm like, all right, again, I'm tired, you only have a few more hours left of work, you're gonna be fine, it's gonna be okay. So it's just a matter of, like, still, even when you're having those moments, giving yourself what you need, and, you know, showing yourself some love and asking for support. I think that's one of the biggest things I've learned in recent years is ask for the support, ask for the time. It's like, hey, I'm in a funk, I gotta go take a minute, and people will be like, all right, cool, well, all good, we won't bother you,
I need
like,
a break.
do your thing.
I need a break.
I'm just gonna go, and people are like, oh yeah, of course, do your thing. So that was my struggle this week. You got high vibe? You want me to go?
Yeah, but we already talked about my high vibes. Remember, I did this whole musical number.
That's right.
See, guys, I easily forgets things.
Real, like,
literally just talked about it.
Anyways, high vibe. I don't know. No, I did. Well, high vibe. Alex came home last night. I'm very excited. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I'm so excited to see him. Yeah, well, definitely for him. He's he, like, I've been packing. He only has like a week and a half. So,
does he have a lot of stuff or no? You know what? I take that question back, because sometimes it seems like you don't have a lot of stuff. Then you start packing, and then a bunch of stuff comes up, and you're like, how do I have 50 boxes? I thought I only needed 10. So.
Oh my God, I hope that's not a premonition, because I literally told Alex, I only have like 10 boxes, but I haven't packed all 10. And so I'm like, am I going to end up with 50? Like, what's going on?
Maybe.
I'm probably going to get, I'm still in the process of getting rid of a lot of stuff. Like, there's shoes. I have a ton of shoes that I haven't worn in years. That's going away. Like, I'm just putting those in a bag and calling it a day.
Yeah. No, you probably will have 10 because you're giving away a lot of stuff. Like, you're not taking like most of your kitchen, right?
100%. I think most of my kitchen is going. Yeah. I'm definitely taking my air fryer.
Yeah. Well, when I
my
said
air
your kitchen,
fryer is going with me.
Like your kitchen, like your utensils and cups and plates, like I'm pretty sure you want a whole new set with the house. Like, not like the expensive appliances. That's going with.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I'm getting rid of pretty much the entire kitchen and stuff. Yeah. And Alex's like cooking stuff, like his pots, pans are really old. So are mine. And neither one of when we each moved here, we didn't buy new ones, so definitely buying like a whole new set going over there.
Macy's have sale.
Macy's.
No one says Macy's. I just said Macy's. Macy's. La Macy's has sale.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay. So there's that.
Macy's, you could get really good deals. Just FYI.
Well, now that like we're a week and a half out. So I think maybe when this airs, we might be on the road already.
Probably, I think so.
Well, I know what I'll be doing on my drive is listening to us on a Sister Soul Sister Thursday.
Yeah. That's 1 hour down.
Right? At least 1 hour.
Out of, I don't know, like, how many days does it take? Like a whole week?
3 days.
3 days with
But,
rest?
like 3 full days. Yeah. I hope with rest. I mean, I gotta pee. I gotta pee. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I pee all the time. I may not be able to drink as much water.
Yeah. Don't drink water. Yeah.
We have the dog that'll be with us, so I'm sure he'll need a pee. Like,
you should get those. Have you seen those like women things? Supposedly,
like poise.
Like it's not like underwear. It's like like a cup or something that you could like put so that you could pee like a guy or like travel, or I think there's like travel like I think there's stuff that's been invented that you could like pop a squat without really popping a squat into like, I don't know. It seems complicated. I don't know what they're called.
I may consider it.
Yeah. Look, just search for it like traveling female potties or whatever. I don't know what. I had the word and it just like left my brain.
What is this because of like I'm just thinking of like outside lands and like the potty parties can no.
That's nothing to do. I think.
Wait, how should I search?
I don't know, like portable, like female potty stuff. I don't know. Because the only reason why I thought of that was because I think I heard a podcast kind of mention it, but then my friend is like the class clown at work, and she would always send this guy like random stuff, like they were friends, and then he sent her this like thing in her mailbox, and she showed me. That's how I know about that. So nothing to do, but I'm sure there's like more decent ones. Liz like looking at it because it's like a cup that makes it look like you're peeing like a dude, but yeah. Like something like that. I mean, you still gotta get naked.
I gotta like put it here and then
you gotta have a good. Yeah. Yeah. What are they called? What is it called?
I just looked at it.
What is the official name?
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta change.
What is the official name of it?
So this one is called. Well, the search is a female potty on the go.
There you go.
But it's called a female urination device. So this thing, it says. I just read this one. It says plastic bottle compatible. So you put this in your thing and insert this tube into a water bottle so you can pee in a water bottle.
It's like a funnel, guys. If you guys think of that's what it's called. It's like a funnel, but the top part, instead of being the circular thing, how normal funnels are, it kind of curves to your area, your vagina area, so that you
this is kind of great.
Cup it and then it funnels into a bottle. But what if you're like, okay, what if you're like peeing like crazy? That's like, I feel like the bottle that just is like accidents waiting to happen. Like, I don't know.
I'm gonna have to practice though. Like if I buy this thing, like what if you?
Yeah,
but I can see like if you're camping, if you're on a hike, there may not be a place to just go, but you do still have to pull down your pants.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's still not like the dudes where they could just unzip the zipper and like be like.
It's never. Yeah, no. Unless you have it like attached to you 24/7, you got like a big penis attached to you. That you could just zip it down. Wow, my imagination just went wild with the portable urination devices.
I almost fell out of my chair.
Like yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, this one
man.
goes straight down. This one's not like curved so that it can come back up. Imagine how uncomfortable that would be.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, man.
this just
You'd have to,
reminded
like,
me
You'd
of
have
a
to
conversation.
tuck it in somewhere, like,
Yeah, you gotta.
right?
This just reminded me
Ew.
of a conversation I had with my cousin once, like a long time ago. She's like, "Wouldn't it be cool, like, if we just had to go to the bathroom? It was just through our finger." And I was like, "No." And then I was like, "But when you eat," she's like, "Well, there's like a little flap that like closes." Like she was like, very. She was just like, "Yeah, you just had to go pee. You just go like this."
Like,
I'm
boop.
like, I was like, it could be easier. But then when you're eating, it just doesn't sound right. But she's like, but there would be something that would cover it all the time. And I'm like, I don't know. Cousin. Anyways.
Or like through your elbow, right?
Through your maybe the elbow's a little bit better, right? Like through the elbow. Anyways. If you guys have any recommendations, let us know.
We
just kind
digress.
of went crazy. But we did want to talk about, we promised you guys this last week.
Yes.
And we're actually sticking to our word this week because I think half the time we say we're going to talk about something, then we forget. But I remembered out of nowhere because I came in not remembering and I couldn't even find the notes that I wrote this down.
I'm excited to hear.
Um,
So let's give the little mini background just in case you missed last week. This is the first time I'm actually living with a partner. So I mean, Alex and I do spend a lot of time together, and we'll spend like days and days together, but we don't live with each other now. So this is the first time we're gonna live together, and it's the first time for him too. He's never lived with anyone either. So last week I had asked Erica, who's like a seasoned, like a veteran of living with someone, because what, you guys have been living together 10 years? 8?
no,
7?
10. Yeah, it's going to be 10.
10 years? Yeah, oh my
Since
God, wow.
2011. I think that's when we
Yeah.
moved together. Yeah.
So I asked Erica to provide some advice for us newly living together people. So what you got, girl?
Yeah, I think your world as you know it, say goodbye to it. That's basically what I'm saying. I mean, Leia's like, I know Leia doesn't like change, guys. She doesn't like change, but I think you have to go into it understanding that like the way you used to do things no longer exists. I mean, I guess there's certain like aspects of it, you know, but like the habits that you had formed up until now is based on you just living alone, right? These habits. So now go into it realizing that you are, that those old habits may not coincide with your coexistence, your co-living with somebody, right? So when you know that, you go into it understanding, just know that you're creating new habits. Like you're going to create a new way and it's going to be okay. Because I think for me, like I've always, I'm very, like, I like change. So like when people were like, oh, it's so hard to live with people, it was like super easy for me because I just was like, I could quickly change my habits. Like I'm not committed to anything. So it's like, just understand that like the way you used to do things could no longer exist and you're just creating new ones, and that's fine, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think and you build on like the stuff, like maybe some of that stuff that you were doing as habits, I mean, it was like, it wasn't really serving you, and you and so now you're doing these new things and creating new ways with this person and like co-living with them the best way that is right for both of you guys. So
I'm down for that. I'm ready for that. That sounds fantastic.
So speaking of habits, right? Or routines or anything. So just a little reminder that like 98% of what we do daily is just like on autopilot. It's our subconscious. It's things that we've picked up growing up. So when you live with somebody, you guys have two very different autopilots, right? So my recommendation is be patient, you know, because there's maybe something you do that, or they do, that they're just so used to doing. No one ever told them about it because they never like maybe those traditions or customs were different, right? I don't know why I keep saying like socks in my head, but like like there's just certain things like socks on the floor or something like that. That's just an example, like
Yeah.
maybe like I'm just putting Alex as an example. He's used to like having his socks on the floor till the end of the week, and then he puts them in a hamper and then he washes it. Maybe for you, those socks on the floor is like a no-no, like your stuff goes immediately in the hamper no matter what. So understand that, like, maybe you go to him and be like, hey, can you not leave your socks on the floor? And he goes, yeah, but he keeps doing it. He's doing it because it's just habit for him. He just doesn't know any other way. He's not doing it because he wants to like spite you or not like make you happy or anything like that. He's just doing it because he is on autopilot and he's forgetting. So just understanding when certain things, and you ask your partner that, to break a habit that they've had for 30 plus years is gonna take a while, because it's just a habit and they do things, you're doing things out of like not really thinking about it. So like kind of detaching yourself from like from like the actual things that are happening, and I guess that goes into like all that mindset stuff. And I mean, I think alone time is great, like not alone time with them, but alone time for you, like you going out with your friends or having something separate, I think is always really good. I know some couples are like, we love to be around each other all the time. I was like, that's great and fabulous. Like, that's great. But you also are two different people that have your two different things that you love to do. So be okay with like, hey, I'm going to have a girls' night out, guys' night out, and have a balance. There's always going to be like too much of it, like he's going out every night and like, that type of stuff like you don't want. But, the balance of like hanging out with your friends and hanging out with you.
Yes.
And good. And also, like, another thing I put is like actually spend quality time with each other. Not just like it's about quality as opposed to like the amount of it. So like go out and do things, go out on a date, or if you guys are doing a date night in, make sure it's like a good quality time. So like purposely have those like once or twice a week is good too, because you're getting in the habit of like just being around them but not really having intimacy and like soul intimacy, not like sexual intimacy, but like soul intimacy. And then the last one I have, which is like, it sounds really structured, but it's not. I put like cleaning contract or cooking contract, like household chore contracts. Like, I mean, it doesn't have to be necessarily like, I do this every time and I would do this Wednesday, but kind of have like this understanding of like how things are going to flow and get done. I know I still struggle with that one, but we'll let that go. But also, open communication is always great. Because sometimes, like, I mean, I do it all the time. Sometimes I just forget to mention things and be like, oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. Or, like, sometimes I'm really busy and maybe I promised you that, like, oh, I was going to do the dishes. And then I woke up late, got really busy with work, and be like, hey, I'm going to do it after I do A, B, and C, and I'll take care of it, or I'll take care of it tomorrow. So it's like that type of stuff. So just always have like that really good communication of like what you're doing and when. Because I mean, you'll forget. Sometimes you forget. I know I have. I've like forgot, like, oh shoot, I forgot that I signed up for this and I'm going to be gone this day. So it's always good to just keep them in the know.
Love. I love it all.
And,
no, I think all those are great. Yeah, ready for all that.
Joking around was always helpful. That stuff. Having a hot tub, spa, jacuzzi is really great too, because I still don't know the difference between the three of us.
Yeah, that thing with the
hot water with bubbles.
Hot water and bubbles. No, I love it. Thank you. Those are really insightful.
Yeah. So
I think a lot of lessons over the years.
I think the really big important one though is just kind of knowing that things are going to change. I think once you're set up for that, I think you're good.
I think we're ready. I think, I think on some level, the pandemic kind of like we spent more time together than we ever had before, with the pandemic, because it like We just, that's it. Like we were the bubble. And so I think it helped us kind of be ready for this kind of change, and I think we're both ready for it. Yeah, I think I'm just really excited, like to share this home and this life with this dude, who is, speaking of patience, is the most patient man in the world. And
you're gonna test this patience. I'm just
I
kidding.
will probably.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, no. We probably will on some level. And I think we have different, we both value our own time quite a bit. And we're very blessed to have a house that would, give us that too. He's going to get his office and his, man cave in there. And I'm going to have my little she shed cave in my own little office. And I don't know, I think we're ready for this time of our life. Yeah. And it's going to be so exciting to just be so much to be close to, his loved ones, my loved ones, and I can just hop on an $80 flight and go to do a Napa weekend with you. You know what I mean? We can do the thing. We can go
so aggressively.
Yes. Well, yes. We're sending it in with so much aggression because
we're stormed with the gangster rap.
Hand me my wine. Yes. Totally could fly over. Oh, I'm just so excited that we're here,
excited.
And
I just can't hide it.
I gotta pack this apartment.
Yeah.
Thank you for all that.
This is coming out, I think, on the day you leave. What day are you leaving? The 6th?
The 6th.
Yep.
Oh, wow. So I'm going to be listening to this with all this advice in my head.
Yeah. Leah is on the road right now.
Right now.
And then the next episode, well, when we record this, you haven't been on the road yet. So whenever we get to after you move, we'll have an episode on how to move cross country. Tips for moving cross country.
Tips and tricks for moving across country.
Or actually, you know what? Let's we don't need that. You know what we need? Stories of moving across countries. What stories have come up? What are things when you were out there, what you saw, what you didn't expect, what was cool, what wasn't cool. I think that would be cool because you could Google how to travel cross countries. We want to hear your stories.
Sounds great. Well, we're stopping off at the very edge of Illinois, at the bottom. So I'm hoping that there's Chicago style pizza at the very edge of Illinois, and then our next stop is I think Kansas.
Dorothy,
you
ain't in Kansas anymore.
And then somewhere in Colorado, and then we'll be in Vegas. So gentle weather. I just want gentle weather for those 3 days. Gentle, lots of.
Well, we'll see what Mother Nature has in store for you, and you could tell us. You could tell us what Mother Nature has.
Yes. Yes. All the stories.
Yeah. I think you'll have good weather. Keeping my fingers crossed. My double.
I'm going to go ahead and crossed. Envision it. Feel it. Yes.
Know it. Love it. Make it happen. All right, guys, that is our show for today. Remember to subscribe, leave a review. It helps other people find our podcast. And also, if you want an extra dose of Erica and Leia, please go to our Patreon. It's www.patreon.com/HeySisterSoulSister. Plus, there's an ad right after this that describes it all for you because I don't know if I said any of that correctly. All right, loves. Until next week.
We love you.
Bye-bye.
Wow. Need more quality time with your favorite soul sisters?
Yes, please.
Then come hang out with us on Patreon.
And just for $5 a month, get exclusive content and one additional live podcast recording where you, the audience, gets to interact with us real time. So So head on over to Patreon, that's Patreon/Hey Sister Soul Sister, and become a Patreon. Or download the app and search Hey Sister Soul Sister. Can't wait for you guys to join us. Pew, 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 pew.